please, if you hear this, type now in the chat so that I know to look for your response in 15 minutes. Eden, all the best for tonight's event. Thank you very, very much, darling. $20 donation. Thank you very, very much. Guys, let's give a lot of love to Eden, even if you hear it 15 minutes after. We have to test this today. And I've never done a 15-minute delayed stream, so everything is new here. Oh, no, my stream is actually starting in 15 minutes. Oh, my word. I'm not streaming. It says, I'm not streaming. No data is going through. It's going to wait 15 minutes before the stream starts. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, guys, now I know how a stream delay works. I can literally see I'm not using any data. And it just says delay starting in 900 seconds. Now it's at 788. So, yes. You guys aren't going to see anything for 15 minutes. But next time I'll start 15 minutes earlier. It's a learning process. But look at the bright side. We're going to give you guys a lot of action. A lot of action. But in any case, while I've got 15 minutes, Orc, greetings, Matthias, the chat, and all the best for the upcoming battle. Thanks, Orc. Diamond, Legend, smash the like before the stream begins. Thank you, Diamond. Tom, Strope, hello, everyone. Hey, Tom, Miranda, welcome, darling. Yaku, hey, Luth, wish you the very best for the event. I have my popcorn ready. Go kick some noob poop. Okay, my bro. We will, bro. We are planning to kick some noob poop. Tear Gas, welcome, my man. Eden, again, thank you very much, my darling. I know you're only going to hear this 15 minutes after the donation, but yeah, I'm learning. Shadow Aid, round 1, welcome, my bro. And I'm going to type to you guys now, so you guys don't feel lost. I'm just gonna go, guys. Don't worry, I'm here. Bright day, Stefan. Welcome, guys.
And hello everyone and welcome to Scum Survivor Showdown Week 1. Thank you all for joining us. And yeah, welcome once again. My name is Beta, you already know me, and you already know my colleague Kix, our stream meister over here. And welcome to the first week of our new event tournament, which is going to be an 8-week long event containing all of your favorite guys over at Twitch, YouTube, and other community members as well that you already know. Kix, say hello to the people as well.
Hello everyone. Thank you for having me, Beta.
Okay, so today we have a special treat for you as we have 8 teams going head to head in a showdown on 4 different POIs.
Oh,
now you might be wondering what's going on here. So throughout the week you have already seen on their streams they have been playing on the same server, looting, trying to get gear and preparing.
Yeah, you guys
for the
aren't saying a lot at the
on
moment.
the showdown itself, Each team
But,
will have
yes.
1 round and 1 life only to fight another team and gather points. Each win
Some
gathers
funny
3
things
points,
happened yesterday.
each loss gathers 0 points.
I hope the
and in a
team
case
that
it's a
we're
draw,
going to play
it's
against
going to be 1
has
point for
good
each team.
gear. I think they got
Visualize
raided
battles going like this.
yesterday
Each team has a starting position,
because
1v5,
yeah,
and they're
people
bringing
were
their
unclear
own
about
gear
the
with them.
raiding times. But I
After
hope,
that,
I hope they've got some gear.
They will
But yeah, very
find a
very
flag on the map
excited
that has been
about
replaced,
the
and the objective is to gain control and hold the control of that flag.
about the event. The first
If
event
somebody dies,
is
the team
going
loses,
to
they do not
be
get their gear back. So none of the
held
comes into
at
play
on an island.
of which gear you're gonna take with you on
Okay.
your showdown and which you're
And
not.
then the
You'll
second
maybe have
event
an
is
AK,
going to
but
be
you
held
won't
at
have
a hospital,
might be
which
better
I
to
think is
save
going to
it
be really,
for
really
another
cool.
showdown.
And then the
No,
third
so
event is
we'll
going to
see
be
if anybody
us
thought of that as well. Also,
at
Phoenix players become
Snowtown,
quite,
close
better
to
known in an event
C2.
like this because, yeah, it's 1 life, there are no respawns in
And
this
yeah,
event,
we've
so
worked out our
if your teammate goes
strategies.
down, there's still a chance that you might revive him and get him back.
I have taken my medication so that I don't shiver like
Phoenix there. So
someone freezing to
there
death.
will be a lot of interesting plays here that we will observe over time.
And my team is ready.
It's all the matter of preparation when it comes to the event itself.
So we've got
If
Avenger
you
here,
prepared well enough, they will have a little
the
bit
PvP
hard
Pro.
time in
Yeah.
actually fighting other teams.
Then we've got
So let's
Fab,
see who made the best
Hello,
preparations.
hello,
Of course, it's not only PvP skills.
the lockpicking
These
pro,
events also include
and he can
lots
shoot.
of time. That's
Yes.
why it is
Then we've got V1,
weeks after all.
Hello.
the mayor of Summerball,
And speaking of which,
And
Also
Scum
P-
Island.
and Scum Island, also PvP Pro.
stuff like that.
And then we've got Blue,
Who's even playing?
also
We
PvP
have
Pro.
9 teams in total.
So
First off,
unfortunately,
we have
I
Team
am
One, which
the
is
weakest
called
link.
Shadow Realm, captained by
But-
PTRZ. We have Dr. Grant.
At least I'll make sure you
Dorney,
guys laugh when I
Naki,
die.
and Goedi,
Okay.
Team 1.
Team 2, we have the
Just don't take us with you.
Yes, I'm gonna try my best not to take out my entire team.
Shoelaces, Matrix Omega, X Flare, and Silent Grip.
But we are
Three,
ready.
named the Cartel,
Avenger,
consists
Yep.
of Freco,
did you see you're not using any data? It literally says you gotta wait all those seconds before you start
Yeah, I
shooting.
know. It's not even there. It says delayed for 400 more seconds.
Yeah, we're not using any data, so literally they're not seeing anything
I know.
until
5,
until
called
that
Best of the
starts.
Rest, consists
So I'm
of
talking
team captain
in the
Alex
future.
Draconi, Gunter
Feels
Metze,
weird.
So sad, isn't it, man?
Vergraaf, and MJ Nice.
On the Team 6, we have Scum Guzzlers.
This feels so weird.
Mission Possible.
Yeah, it does,
Team
it
members
does.
Rusty, Dexterity,
I'm
D7,
talking to
and Blast.
them, but
7
I'm
called Legion.
it's
is
yeah,
called,
not
with
live.
the-
It's
called
it's in the
Legion, but
future.
with
No,
the
it's
members
fine
of
for
Singer
you.
Brown,
You're always talking to yourself. It doesn't make a
Johnny,
difference.
Yoda, and Sandra.
Exactly.
For Team
But
members,
guys, like I say,
members
I'm
of
gonna be
James.
showing the Twitch stream, you know, so we can see the events.
It's not in the table
Start
here.
watching. Oh,
So,
okay, we're
Brazil
gonna
United,
restart
for the
watching.
captain, we have Scorpion. Team members Survived Jack's Boy, Adrilo, Kakosk, and Blackout TV.
And last team, Team 9, called Stab and Grab. We have Raykit, Furo, Lamrin, Team Captain Kichma, and Sapper. Now, as you can see, we have 9 teams, which means each week one team will have a bye round. For those of you who are not quite familiar with tournaments and how tournaments work, a bye round means that that team will not play this week, but will automatically get some points, and each team will have a bye round.
It's pretty cool what they've done there. Like this whole news thing. That's
Let us go over our matches for today. First off, we have, I do believe, we have, hold on.
And then there is a weather
So we
report.
have
Yeah.
Scum Guzzlers and Best of the Rest. Scum Guzzlers, captained by Miss M and Rusty Dexterity in them, against the Best of the Rest, which has Alex Zarconi, Gunter Midzi, Looney in it. Very powerful team. Quite of them PvP a lot. What do you think? Who are you putting your money on?
Well, I'm not sure who to put the money on. There is good players in both teams. There is some players that might have some issues, who knows? But yeah, we will see. We will see. It all depends on the preparation. PvP skills will come in handy.
I'm sure they're gonna say I've also got some issues.
probably.
Yeah, so
That's the Vista
we
issue.
have Shield United versus the Cartel. Brazil United, strong showing up from the Brazilians, but the cartel also quite a lot of good names there that will show up as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm not sure either who might come on top here.
Okay, in round 3 we have the Legion and the Goof Troop. Legion, again, a very strong Brazilian team, and the Goof Troop, captained by Lutias, Avenger Blue, Vivan, and Fabian. Now, I will say that the Goof Troop might have a little bit of an advantage here because there are a lot of guys here that are used to playing together. So.
Oh.
That is true, that is true. The team play will also come in handy, and since they already have a knowledge of how their gameplay goes with each other, it might prove crucial to some extent.
Yeah, and the last round we have Stab and Grab versus the Shadow Realm, and that, I believe that match is going to be the powerhouse match for today. Of course, we have Shadow Realm with Dr. Grant, PTRZ, Dorney, Knacky, and Goetic, those crazy PvP Germans. You already know them from our events, from their own streams, but Stab and Grab does have Raykid, Feudal, Kichma, and Sapper in it, and I have seen what Kichma has been looting for the past week, and some people are saying that we need to nerf the game. The only thing we have to nerf in the game is Kichma, honestly.
That's true, yeah. He tends to go extremely in-depth when it comes to the looting. But yeah, that match will be very interesting to observe.
Oh, absolutely, yes. So
Looting. I thought he raided.
Good matches right now here, and we do have 4 different POIs that they're going to be fighting over, and they have all been pre-placed again with the flag. Each team will have 15 minutes to capture the flag, and then we will have 10 minutes breaks to commentary on those rounds that just happened, while we give our dev team and the other teams time to prepare and set up for the next round as well. I hope you are all having a great night. I hope you are all enjoying this first week of Scum Survivor Showdown. And we will take a short break here while we see what is going on with our teams.
Right.
We will show you a poi while
I might log in now.
the first match will conclude.
Is the first event location.
Oh, this is the island then, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. Now there are a few bushes. It's not a complete sniper battle. There are a few bushes. I think the team on the left is closer to the flag. So I see flanking. There's not too many bushes that can be used. I see a lot of flanking. The hill, the hill's downhill. So I see people meeting each other in the tree line. And finally, our stream is going to start in 90 seconds, where all you guys will. Well, here's what we said 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Has managed to get them.
How did you manage that? I meant 100 seconds. I probably started later.
Here you will see the first POI. We call it the No Escape Island. Well, each team will spawn on one side of the island. You can already see some people coming in on one side, and there are going to be people coming in on the other side as well, while they were going to be fighting over this flag right in the center here. Now the key positions here are going to be the lighthouse giving you the high ground, and the 2 flanks on the side, each giving you a possibility for a low ground. Now you might think it is a disadvantage going through the low ground because we all seen Star Wars Episode 3 and we all know high ground players. But not in this case, because you can use the low ground to start flanking around.
Connection lost.
And we can see that the server restart has just now kicked in, as we have...
At least not a fatal error.
So we will wait until the server restarts before we start the next round. So, do you have any commentary on the first POI?
Yes, I do. While the high ground might be important for someone to take over, there is a lot of possible spots where they can be taken out from. So, when that is a case, you really need to be careful while you're standing around. You will need to move around, hide around, not to be taken out by the enemy team. Of course, there is a little windows and stuff that can be utilized, but then
yeah,
again...
absolutely. I mean, there's also a hidden tactic that you can use on that island where you can use the water.
And Ethan Reichert is in Kickma's team, bro. Kickma is very good. Very good.
Dive under the water and try to sneak around, get that flank, start hitting people from the back. Get a couple of those kills, disorient the enemy while my guy is moving for the flank.
Blue is here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that we will see most of the action going on around the flag in the beginning, at least by one person from the team, at least probing the position to see if they can get to the flag. First team that does manage to get the flag, they just need to defend it. The flag itself is not in the lighthouse, it is by the lighthouse.
My entire chat saying, now they're only hearing what I said 15 minutes ago. Now, everyone of them, now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it worked. We got the 15-minute delay working.
Now we know we have to start 15 minutes earlier.
Know what you guys are thinking, but unfortunately, there is one thing that we forgot to mention to make sure that the play is fair and everything is.
But I mean, I'm not dropping frames or anything, so that 3 gig memory usage isn't bad.
No, I'm still sitting at the same, around the same, yeah. There's nothing weird going on.
Everybody has a chance to street snipe or something like that. But of course, some of the guys might be.
Although we're not playing the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Those guys out as well.
Yeah.
And this VOD that you're watching right now will be also uploaded fully on YouTube whenever you want to. You can watch it.
What are they? It's delayed.
Okay, we see that our guys are getting teleported.
Did they say it's a delay?
I think they are.
15-minute delay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well then that's perfect. Like the chat's gonna see it when we see it.
Gathering at the same locations. At least one team is. Second team has a little bit of delay.
No, not really, because they are delayed and we are delayed.
Won the shadow realm. Now we can hear.
Oh, look at that, man.
Managed to gear themselves up pretty well. We got some MP5s, some AKs.
One AK, okay.
UMP I saw there. One guy got
A UMP, okay.
quite smart.
4 people.
And another guy with a UMP.
One guy has got a pistol.
Oh my word.
I see the sniper on using a bow, eh? High five.
Yeah, if you wanna be quiet, yeah, grab it.
They've got one guy that can penetrate armor.
Not to do any team kills, because in the end that will.
They're
That's
gonna
weird,
have
it's
to aim
three-
for the legs.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 people, all 3 people have 2 guns each, while 1 guy has a bow.
The idea is going to be a huge thing.
Which doesn't make sense.
I don't think he chose to have the bow, bro.
What? You're gonna have a entire team that's gonna have 2 guns each and leave 1 guy with a bow? Oh, okay, as a
He's got a
shotgun.
shotgun. That's almost worse than the UMP.
Yeah, there's like MP5, a UMP.
To also coordinate some sort of floating.
Look how the 5th guy also has 2 weapons now. Okay, as a Mac 10, okay. I think that's probably his go-to gun.
Hey, bro, back then, close range. Potent.
Might be useful when it comes to recognizing players.
But that was before they buffed the helmets.
Might be hard to distinguish.
He'll probably just aim for legs.
Yeah, let's look at our Aussie friends
Difficult
now.
if a guy's lying down or leaning. How do you aim for the legs when he's lying down or leaning?
And we can see the other
Yeah,
team right
depends,
now
I guess.
connecting as well. So let's go check out what gear they are rocking. Scum Guzzlers, what have you managed to brought by yourself?
Oh,
That means they're probably already fighting.
Scar DMR, that's awesome. We
Car.
have Rusty with absolutely nothing.
Yo,
Okay,
this
keep
poor
up.
guy.
Oh, wait.
I think that's the guy that died to the dropship. And the server restarted, so he didn't get any loot back.
Is that,
That is bad.
Car 98. Car 98 it is. And we have
Car 98.
who won't stop
RPK.
screaming.
RPK.
look at my
got
man
the
rocking the mask.
Okay,
There you go.
improvised rifle.
That is quite a good choice actually, because improvised rifle can
Okay, I'm betting now.
different calibers. So if they
Just on guns, I'm saying Mission Possible
it's a
team.
good way to utilize them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm wondering.
But if the other team pull it off, oh, dangerous.
Weapons here. He might be the distraction.
Especially if the guy with the bow kills everyone. We're in trouble.
Oh, that's what
He's
happened.
getting
Yeah.
So Vlad probably had his gear on himself and brought him the gear right now. So let's see what Vlad is rocking. If we
Okay.
can see, is that a V8? Is it an M249?
And it's 5v4 now. It's 5v4.
I love how they're giving the guy
M249.
pants.
With an AK-74U and an improvised rifle.
Oh,
as
oh,
well.
no. Shame.
Alright. As we can see
Oh, no.
both teams are right now teleported.
Can someone give the guy with the bow and gun, please?
Corner of the island for
Tell him the back there's not gonna work.
I think the bow guy is gonna flank. He has very little gear.
He
He's a
better
good
run
chance of
very
flying.
fast.
We can start round 1.
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
gonna
actually
snack the flag,
pleasantly
quickly?
surprised to
Oh,
see
here we go.
rifles being utilized like this.
You know what I'm pleasantly surprised about? That only a server reset messed us up for now.
That is true, yeah. Don't jinx it, it's for now, but let's hope it stays like that. We might need to adjust it a bit for the future.
Oh yeah. So
I know
here's
mainframe,
Team 1 is
they got a
ready.
15
Team
minutes delay,
2
but we've got a 15
looks
minutes
ready.
delay as well.
And we are about to
We must take that in consideration because we'll
Yeah.
be watching, you know. We have to enter the event.
go.
Yeah, I think somebody's probably going to jump in and tell us about it.
Go,
We are
go,
going. We are off.
go.
Scum guys are
Here we go. Oh my god, they have to climb a mountain, basically.
Not a bad tactic at the start. At least you know which guys are your guys. The other team, as we can see, some guys are already up front. They are also moving as a unit right now, probably using the same thing, even though
Oh.
Are they really doing a 4v5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they are.
Well, they can't
missing
help for
a
that.
teammate here. Yeah, one of their guys did call in sick, if I believe. So that's not a surprise here. But I think they got this.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, if you're moving as a team,
Oh. Wow,
together,
they are quick. Look at that.
thing to be aware of is
The chick was.
Oh,
I thought Mr. Possible was on top.
they are climbing that.
So
Oh,
we can
oh.
see that the Shadow Realm has already taken positions in the lighthouse.
They will have full coverage of the. Oh shit.
Cover, probably gonna take care of take cover of the flag. Rusty going.
He's running. He's
Rusty
running.
going for the flag.
Fire from that lighthouse.
Oh
How long
no.
does it take? How long does it take?
Now he's probably gonna go.
He's going to die, man.
It's possible that he already initialized the
Did he get it?
overtake.
Oh.
You freaking
Yeah, he
stick.
took it. He took it.
And he got shot again, but he managed to. He probably got shot pretty well on that body armor. Lucky shots on him. He's gonna hide in a bush here.
Luis, just because you saw this doesn't mean it gives you hope, eh?
Because they're shooting. It's because they're shooting 44.45 ammo.
Run up.
Yeah.
Try to get the flag and then get the Phoenix Tears on him.
Like he's not even bandaging.
He doesn't
he
care.
Probably didn't receive any damage. He probably didn't even receive any damage.
Taking out the back position, getting in those
Well, now they've got the flag.
bushes. I'm not sure that's quite a good idea for this tactic. Yes, you will have concealment, but you will not be able to so efficiently cover each other while these guys.
They've got the flag. The
hard cover here.
other team has to.
Yeah.
do
Well,
something.
what's going to happen now, huh?
Have a hard cover. If they did initialize flag overtake, they now only need to defend the flag from them. So at one point, they will need to move out from that lighthouse and push to the flag to take it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that entire team is covering the flag.
Shadow Realm. Right now, they
Eden,
are
thank you very much,
taking
darling. Hope you have a
possession
wonderful
in the
night and thank you
lighthouse,
for the
probably
care, bro,
trying
love,
to see
guys.
through the windows
Eden,
what they can see. How
Thank
many
you very
targets
much,
they can
darling.
pick off. I mean, if I were they,
We're
I
gonna
would
give you a
probably
great
already
show.
Consider that they are taking over the flag and look.
Yeah, especially if they saw someone coming close. I mean, if you see someone running to the flag and you already shot at him, he was basically next to the flag, you would need to consider that the flag is already taken. So they will need to push up quite soon to prevent the loss.
All right, so
Yeah, guys, it's a 15-minute
Rusty right
event.
now by the flag.
It's gonna be over fast.
The flag. There is a good bush over here that will give him proper concealment, but remember, concealment is not cover, so you can still get shot through the bush. Mr. P7, Vlad now going on a flank. This is what we like to see. Start flanking around, start taking care of those targets. While Team 1, the Shadow, Team 1, the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, we can see Alex utilizing the lighthouse going onto the top.
I apologize, this is Team 5, best
I'm
of
honest, I'm sitting.
We
Yeah,
can see
I'm
Alex
honest, I'm just
running
sitting.
the lighthouse to utilize the high ground, so we will see how that goes.
Chris,
But like
thank you
we
with
said,
the
the
5
high
keto
ground
memberships.
might not
Poop
be the
Fart,
best. Oh, he's covering their
Spice
back
Rice,
into the
Lily
high
Mac,
ground. Vlad right
Ricardo,
now
and
pushed
Zombie
up
Cat. Thank you
through
very
the
much, my
bush,
friend.
closer to the lighthouse. Still alive.
Zombie
still
fart.
hiding in
That's
that
a
bush.
cool. Poop fart.
Waiting.
Poop fart. That's a cool name.
Miss Impossible in the bush right now as well. Rusty next to the flag. What will happen here? 5 minutes have already went.
I'd like to see the
round.
timer.
No kills yet.
I'd like to
Dexterity
see the
now
timer.
Going a little bit more on a flank. I mean, team 5 here really needs to make the first move. Because if team 5 just stays there, this is going to be declared team 6 victory because they are holding the flag right now.
That is true, yeah.
I wonder if there's a message that tells you if there's 10 minutes left, 8 minutes, 5 minutes.
We can keep the time ourselves. When they say go, 15 minutes.
Alright. Vlad right now moving a little bit back. Rusty still there, still nothing going on. One of the teams will have to make a move right now. Hold up. Did somebody from team 5 here get killed? There were 3 of them.
There is 3 of them. It's possible that someone got... I don't see Alex anywhere.
Alex might be no.
Oh, no.
No, he's
There
in the
he
lighthouse.
is.
I forgot about the guy in the lighthouse.
Right, well,
Oh.
the Scum Guzzlers are currently holding the flag. So, there is 2...
Who died?
I don't know.
I think Rusty
who can
died.
win this event.
Ah, yeah, his name gets. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Rust-
Hold the flag till the event ends. Second one is to eliminate all of the opponents.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think.
Well, now it's
that
even.
Team 5 probably is counting on that Team 6 is going to get a little bit of impatient and start pushing them and quoting that hard cover that they have, but it might mess them up in the end because that hard cover, while you are holding it, the objective is not yours, and you might get too much reliant on it. In the meantime, as we can see, Team 6 has already positioned themselves around the flag, so now from whichever angle or corner they approach from, Team 6 has that covered.
Yeah, that is true. We can see over here that MJ is thinking about going on the backside from the lighthouse, but unfortunately, since they have all hurtled towards the lighthouse and are inside, it will be extremely hard if the Team 6 will know they're inside to actually fight their way towards the flag. Team 6 does have great cover in the bushes, but once they do shoot, they will reveal their position. It's not like they can hide, so their best tactic would be to shoot and run to the other cover before they're spotted.
Okay, now we see their Graf right now going outside.
The Graf's making a move.
Hmm.
He might be starting to probe right now, checking his angle. We have Miss Impossible here. She might be a little bit too much in the back to see properly, but might not because she does have a scope here.
Oh, they are moving out.
Yeah, they're feeling the
It
pressure
will be
now. They're feeling the
really
pressure now.
interesting to see this. 2 of them are pushing now towards the flag. They're heading to do flank of their own.
Here goes.
Right, their Graf is at the flag.
Oh, did he
They
touch it?
do the-
Oh, shit!
Their Graf shots fired
Oh, he got her.
possible.
Is it that fast?
Has took some hits as well.
Yeah,
Just
you,
the
yeah, yeah.
second.
You just touch it, basically.
Yeah, it
Indeed,
seems
Miss
that
Impossible
I'm so
has
surprised
died right
Miss
now. The Graf
Impossible and
managed to push her
MP7
in the
didn't
bush.
kill him there.
It seems that
Yes,
Team
why
5
are you
is
sitting in a
starting to
bush if you're
make
not covering
their
the flag?
play here.
Yeah,
Yo,
they not
that-
only took the
Two
It's-
people covering the
they also
flag and the
managed to
guy
take
touches
out
it without being shot at.
Which
It's
does put
over.
them onto 4 versus 4 now. We
Ah, not
Rusty
necessarily.
Injured. Not sure where.
No,
he
it's
went.
4v2 and the 2 other people are...
MJ now pushing
Wait.
over to the
No, it's
Graf,
4v3
Graf
still.
right now, making his profile as small as
He
possible.
doesn't see them, I think.
Looking over his direction.
Yeah.
If he makes any unsafe Telegraph might be in serious trouble. They still do have Alex and Gunter in the lighthouse covering.
That's
them.
why you need
Vlad
grenades.
in a bush as well. They probably do.
There's a
know
freaking
it's
plane
possible
coming.
Went down as well. Rusty, I think Rusty. We have lost Rusty as well.
Yeah, it's possible that he bled out because he got quite light up when he initially went for the flag.
Indeed.
Yeah, we can see his body here.
Telegraph right now. The flag is theirs.
Guys, we
No.
didn't want to restart the stream. I know you guys are thinking, why are
6
we
more minutes
delaying
until the end
this
of the
stream? We don't want to
But this
restart
is
the stream when
interesting
we
to
start
watch.
fighting.
Team 5
So
at
we
the
just
moment-
delayed everything.
Okay, we got corrected that we have 4 more minutes.
4 more minutes until the end of the round.
All right, thank you for the correction. All right, so we can see Mr. P over here peeking to the flag, seeing if he can actually spot someone. They will need to make the move soon. Whoever holds the flag at the end of the timer will win this event. So, well, not the event, the round.
The round, yeah, the event has a long way time to go before
Dude,
that.
is true,
the
8
bush.
weeks. I'm
I
trying
don't
to cut it
understand what
short a
happened there.
little bit.
I don't understand what happened there. You can
Oh.
literally look over the bush at the flag.
Now he knows where he is.
Suppressing that bush line.
There's no way MP7 are winning. There's 2 people in the tower and 2 people right next to the flag.
I think
It's
we did.
Unfortunately,
Dexter,
over.
he was located there.
Gunter probably
but
got him.
Vlad might have a good little spot to spot Alex that is shooting
Yeah,
towards
Mr.
Mr.
P7 is right now drawing fire. Vlad is trying to see if he can get Alex to the corner, but Alex is smart. He's not
This is so
Yo, if
cool,
this guy
man.
had a sniper, it would have been over.
Yeah, like I don't know which of those bullets are doing any damage.
So yeah, it looks like
Ooh, flame.
team number 6 might be
Uh-huh.
some problems over here. They have 2 members left alive
Oh,
against 4.
Jay and
1 through 5
MP7 about to
was
shoot.
seriously hit. So
Oh, he
they're-
knows, he knows.
Doing a
Enough.
flank, but still taking fire from Alex. Alex does have those tracers, which okay,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
yeah,
The other one
it's
has to
his
move.
position, but he knows exactly where he's shooting at from to Mr. P7.
That is true.
I'm
and also
surprised
the case
Telegraph
that
and
members were
Jay isn't.
It might prove to
moving.
be a little bit advantageous.
They got him now.
Crafted shotgun.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's
Yep,
dead.
dead.
Crafted shotgun dead.
And Mr. P7 went down. Mr. P7 went down.
The only person that is left for the team 6 is Vlad at the moment, so let's see how he will be able to play it out. He
Oh,
knows
he's just running alive.
He's just booking it,
But
man.
wait for the last second, man.
He's going for the
No,
flag.
no, don't do that.
Oh,
No,
oh.
Dang it, effort.
no,
Oh.
seems that
And
no.
he's down. He's down.
Damn
That is it. We have ended round 1.
I should have just grabbed it
it
quickly.
seems
Oh,
like
damn it.
Graf managed to take out Vlad while he was approaching the flag. One thing that is great, now when they kill them all, they are also able to take some of their loot from the bodies.
Absolutely. So, since they round 1 is
The
over,
guys
fact
with the
versus
worst
rest
gear
of the
won.
rest won.
Mhm.
They will now have 5 minutes to gather all the gear from team
And less
6.
people.
Yeah.
And while that is happening,
Well,
let's comment.
that's impressive.
Yeah, of course.
The fact that you only have to touch the flag is a bit
there
of a
was a
problem
lot
because
of
if someone is
interesting
really
places.
good at
Started out
stop
slow,
watching,
started out
they
slow.
can wait till
I think,
there's
Team
10
6
seconds
had a
left.
Yeah, right.
Run in, touch, and die.
Guys in.
And if you did it perfectly, well, we won't have enough time to run to
Yeah,
flag
yeah.
touch it.
They're on the defensive now because it's easier to defend than the
I think
attack.
we've got an idea for that.
I'm gonna have a timer for that.
Overextended in that regard.
Yeah,
We've got a thing that
they did,
yeah,
Yeah.
can kill them quite fast.
just a little bit.
That thing is gonna eat a
they got
grenade.
taken
Oh, well,
out
yeah, man.
bit by bit. by
Oh, I
trying
got
to guard
disconnected
the
from
flag.
the server.
It
I'm not
is
even there right now. I'm just waiting for
but
something to
Me
happen.
neither.
I hope
Mm.
they will be able to learn something from that. Right, we might need also to initiate one more server restart.
But not yet. Let's give those guys a chance to get that gear.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but Team 5 at the start as well, I wasn't sure about their tactics, but they did in the end start flanking around, start pushing around. I guess they did want to start with that hard point position first. And then after that, they looked where the enemy was, started maneuvering on it, good scout. I mean, we will see. We'll see how it goes in the end. But it was a good round. Good round. Like I said, started out a bit slow, but then in the end it really ramped up. I think once the pressure started from best of the rest, that Scum Guzzers a little bit buckled a little bit, because once your teammate starts to take fire, or you know your teammate is going down, you can start expecting that they are maneuvering from that direction, start adjusting, start regrouping, and make sure that they never know where they are, because this is what happened. They had one guy up there in the tower managing to suppress and track their movement, while the other guys have then managed to either flank around or get another position to make sure that the enemy can't move, and then just systematically started taking them, picking apart one by one.
Oh yeah, that is true. A lot of good advantage that they managed to get in this round was them all grouping up at the lighthouse. So they all knew where they were. They had a person spotting from the top of the lighthouse and tracking enemy movements. So even though Team 6 initially managed to take over the flag, they were managed to gather intel and disperse themselves to flank them and to take over the flag, and in the end managed to secure the victory in this round.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, GG to both teams, and remember, this is not the end. This was only round one, where they will accumulate points throughout the 8 weeks. So this is not the end for Team 6, and it is an advantage for Team 5, but they still have a long way to go to qualify for the grand final.
That is true, yes. And one thing to keep in mind, even though they do have 8 weeks, they're still able to get raided throughout the weeks of preparations, so there will be a lot of plays there.
Sabotage is a real thing in this event, because at any point, at any time, those guys can find out where the other guys are keeping their gear and steal that gear, make sure that the other team is not as prepared for their events, for their showdowns by the time they come around, except for the 24 hours before the showdowns themselves, because we did decide to have a little bit of mercy on them, because we gotta be merciful a little bit.
We need to be merciful just a little bit to give them just a slight bit of hope. It's always good to have some hope.
Absolutely. And while we are waiting for the round two to get
and what are they saying? The raiding must be active all week long and only off 24 hours before the event.
Yeah.
You guys check that. That was what they said at the start, but it wasn't like that.
That is going to be
Yeah, because they messed up the times.
So it was like, what, 30 minutes off? But
So nobody raided when they were supposed to raid, and then they raided when they weren't supposed to raid.
Well, you will see here in just a second. There will be a lot of interesting spots over here to fight out.
I think our game starts in 11 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
So each POI has a different.
It depends how long the other people will take.
Is going to be called a little bit.
Yeah, but max is 15 minutes.
Mm.
And 15
No,
minutes
no,
was
it's
it.
about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes with getting ready, talking. And
They got
everything,
like
about
10
20
minutes of talking in between, yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see,
Yeah, I'm including
we
that.
are
Oh,
located
okay,
at
yeah.
the hospital. This is where the next fight will happen.
No pain hospital.
No pain hospital. My apologies.
And I hate that hospital.
Well,
I'm
we'll
telling
see
you.
about no pain parts.
This is gonna be.
I do see.
Guys, I'm just going to log in so long.
Good idea.
So I'm just going to hide that because I want to log into the server and I can't give the server details away.
Visualizing bullet trajectories, so you can also see where the fire is, where the action is.
And this is why there's a
Visualize
15-minute
the
delay.
player trajectories as well to see where they are aiming.
Nah.
Only bullets.
Yeah. So right now we are at the hospital. Now this
Until
is
we're
a
aiming.
completely different POI. It's going to take completely different playstyle than the first POI. As the first POI was just the island, and there was not a lot of cover.
you're
You
right.
did have the lighthouse in it, but right now we are in a little bit of a more CQB action here, because as you can say, the hospital is the main thing, and the actual flag itself is located right in the middle of the hospital. So taking the flag here is going to be a
Oh, that's
lot
nasty.
tricky,
Mhm.
because you have all of these windows.
Look at all of this
angles,
crap.
depths,
Yeah, this is.
and the
Dude,
cover.
Avenger blew up in that tower. It's
That's
game
the
over
key.
for the other team.
Clear out first,
I agree.
make sure
I agree.
all
The
the
rest of us
windows
can just go to
are
sleep in the bush or
taken
something.
and clear
Agreed.
before you send a guy in to take over.
I don't
the
think
flag.
this match will take long
I mean,
at
if I were
all.
playing
Yeah, this is
It's
going
gonna
to be
a
quick,
massacre.
yeah.
at least one of my teammates to the roof.
I'll be really
It
surprised if
is
this
easy to
match
spot,
takes
but
15 minutes.
There's a lot of kind of tricky spots on the roof where you can actually hide out and have direct vision of the flag. Someone might
This
not
is a
expect
perfect
you to get the
map
roof,
for that
and
10
if you
second,
hold
last
the
10 seconds just
center
running in,
closer,
touching it.
Yeah.
where players can actually get to the roof. So besides having 3 floors to monitor the flag, it will be quite a tricky situation to go through.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first team is going to start off in this area over here, and the other team is going to start off on this area over here. So they will have to, it won't be just a straight rush to the flag as well. They will need to get uphill a little bit, make sure that their stamina and everything is ready, because once those bullets start flying, you want to have that sprint stamina available so you can quickly get away from the rounds. But once they get there, it is going to be CQB hell. But there's also another tactic here as well, as you can see, because it is the hill with a lot of foliage around. It might make for a good flanking route, because you can do it quite hidden.
Yeah, you could do that, but we'll see what they decide on.
Just I beg you guys, keep telling everyone where you're moving if you're moving.
Get towards the hospital first.
I don't want to shoot you guys.
Guys, log into the base, please. Our event's going to start soon. Log into the base.
Okay.
The sound will be extremely
Well,
important over here because you are able to hear your enemies.
that's it for the broadcast then.
Location, not to mistake them.
Hey, nice ghillie.
Go to the toilet if you guys have to go to the toilet.
The pink boots, though. Oh, man. At least I'm not going to shoot you. So the madman is the one with the ghillie suit, huh?
We have no lie. We need to have some memory over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, that's you,
Just
that's
look at
you.
everybody. Take a picture.
We do what Fab said, but we do it both ways, okay? We do what Fab said, but we do it both ways. Just quick, yeah? Both ways. When we're confused.
What you mean, both ways?
You said we do it just one way. We do it both ways.
Yeah, but you have to be in first person for that.
No, you can press those 2 keys in third person as well. If the guy just goes one way, it can look like he's just playing normally. But if he does both for no reason, it's quite clear.
That wiggle is stupid.
Yes. Team on the right, get into the flag first.
What?
Uphill on the left is way worse than uphill on the right.
So the other thing started, huh?
About to.
I switch over quickly, so the people can see something of that too.
It would be funny if someone uses the hospital roof.
I would. I'll go to the inner part of the roof
Mm.
and be at the chimney in case someone else comes onto the roof. Just use the chimney as cover. I'll sit between the two chimneys, behind the tree, so that someone can only come up behind me if they also go onto the roof.
Spanish-speaking players has made their way over to our game as well. It is going to be quite interesting. They are starting to get teleported over the location, but before we start the round itself, there is going to be another server restart required to make sure everything goes smoothly.
Yep. It shouldn't take too long because everything is already prepared when it comes to that point. But we will wait for the players to come to the location first before we do anything like that.
So we will catch.
This year takes about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes.
If anything, yeah.
Yeah. But at some point, one of the devs is gonna enter our chat and go, "Hello,
Mm.
are you ready?"
Maybe we should. Neither of us should wear shirts and jackets. That would be a good way to see each other.
In the snow.
Yeah,
No,
that's going to be a bit tricky.
I like to see in front of me instead of having a frost layover.
We definitely get the scarves for the next time.
Make the things full red. Make our things full red.
Mm.
Okay, maybe not now, eh? Maybe not now. Maybe not live.
We have 15-minute delay. What do you mean?
They're still gonna hear what you say, bro.
They don't know what we're talking about. Just make it red.
Yeah, I know. But Ben just said the word, you said the color, they have got no clue.
I mean, you didn't say the word.
Mm-hmm.
Could be anything. Can also wear socks.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
And we are back. So at the moment, what we are doing is
Just
waiting
make
for
it
the
a
other team
solid
onto the
color.
location, then we will initialize
bright
If
color.
we have a
We
bush
can
fight,
see
it puts us at a
requests for
disadvantage.
name
If we're using
and there's
bushes,
a
it
delay,
puts
we
us at a
see that
disadvantage.
There's no bushes
later.
where we're
So
fighting.
you will need to
Next
wait 15
time.
minutes or
Yeah, but
15
this
minutes
time
will be
we need
passed
bright
since that
color.
request. But the emblems
Communicating and
alright,
don't,
so we can
Yeah.
see over here that one team is already ready, while the second team is missing. Now, they were given time frames, and
He's a very dangerous
Shut up.
rat, bro.
Can you
He's a
tell
very
us what will
dangerous
happen
rat.
if they don't show up?
They're not playing.
So automatically the victory goes to the other team.
No, they're playing with the members that have showed up.
Yeah, but what if not a single member shows up?
Then I'm gonna get angry.
Then you're gonna get angry. Alright, well, don't get angry at me.
But you're the first one here, so I gotta get angry.
If no one shows up, you're
No points of
surrendering.
escape.
Or like, and I'm done
This is
with this.
becoming really complicated. Alright. I beg for the team to be there on time. I don't want bad, I agree. He might explode.
Alright, so right now we're gonna set the reset, and as soon as the server is back up and everybody's connected, we're gonna start round 2.
Yep, there you go. The server restart is in progress. It should be back up in around a minute or two. In that time, we can go over the teams and discuss a little bit what tactics they might utilize this round.
I mean, teams are pretty simple.
And guys, we wanted to make the
we have
delay
the
only
hotel,
5 minutes,
which I
but
can
look
see
at
that
the camping.
still,
Look at when we
Luis
sit
is
still
part
in a
of it this
place.
week. Unfortunately, after this week, he's
You know,
no longer
that
gonna be
opens
part
up
of the
stream
cartel, but
sniping if
he
we're
did
forced to
find
sit still.
himself. The team captains, Zorator, Z Crafty, the judge, Wheezy. Some of them we know a lot about, some of them we don't. So what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not really sure. I know that Crafty has a lot of experience when it comes to looting up and the PvP, so it will be interesting to see him moving around. Zurator has a lot of experiences in stuff like that. Also managed to be actually organizing some of the events as well and participating in them. So we will see how it goes this round. They have quite a good theme. One thing that will be important here is to see their actual movement in the beginning. I think that they might win or lose the match depending on who takes the hospital first.
I mean, I think both teams, if they start moving out at the same time, they will get to the hospital at the same time. Now,
Chad, just tell the developers that Dr. Grant's team have been playing together longer than us. Avenger wasn't in my team. And as you guys know, I don't listen to anyone, okay? So just tell them we're at the same
That's true.
disadvantage.
Very true.
It might.
Yeah, that might become a little bit tricky and bite you back.
If you know what you're doing and you're doing with a team play, when you're working your angle, slicing the corners, slicing the doorways, and start moving towards the objective methodically, because 50 minutes might not seem like a lot of time, but it is plenty of time for you to win. Because remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
That is true. I mean, I'm trying to think of something. You might expect other team to move slowly, but some of them might actually rush in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It might take you out by the surprise, and you might not know what is happening and just lose.
And it might work actually, because if you sometimes.
Yeah, if you're fast enough, I mean, there's where tactics come in. All right, so we do have both teams
fast.
here ready to start. So
with everything, dying, looting, everything.
There we go.
You must see me when I jump over the dam, bro.
So
I'm like lightning.
let us head over to the first team over here.
Let's see what equipment they're rocking.
Another
Ooh.
3v4.
Team
What the hell?
Legion. No, wait, sorry, Brazil United. By the time we're getting week 2, week 3 out.
Oh wow, he's wearing
They
the.
memorize the clothing. You're black, you're blue, you've got underpants on, and the other guy's got something else on.
Did he just get out a pumpkin? No. What the?
Also, I think that was a double barrel he held in his hand and an improvised rifle. We do have Kakovosk with an UMP and an axe. And we
Oh,
have
this guy. Look at him, man. He's rocking the
RPK
AK.
mag and a compound bow as
Big
well.
coffee.
Look at the coffee. Look at the coffee.
Yeah.
So that shotgun might come in extremely handy. Now, it depends what type of
Extremely
health they
handy.
brought in. If they brought bird shots, it might
Extreme.
not really work out in their favor.
Oh no, that's
Butcher!
Oh, man.
We have Luis Moncada
That's
with
funny,
a
that's funny.
Aswell
Yeah.
and Aswell. We do
Oh.
have Fist Cannon with a. What is
It's a
it?
Carnage,
Oh,
I
there's
believe.
people being teleported in.
It is an M1 Garand. Yeah, they managed to get an M1 Garand. Good for them.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
I never managed to get one when I play, but he got it in a week. So that's awesome.
Oh, less than a week actually.
Yeah, actually. And we do have Z.
Bear, that will work. We just make sure the bear is brown, not white.
oh my god, man.
Shoddy with a suppressor on it. And
No, we
do
can't.
have
We need
Victor
helmets.
with
Never
an
mind.
AK-74
Scratch that.
and Justin XX-74. Well, maybe he has
Improvised
something.
bow and a pistol, it appears.
Yeah, he might
I
have
believe
something
there's a
else,
guy with a bear.
in his backpack. Surprise.
One guy's got a
later
helmet on.
if
Okay, I hope that team is good with headshots.
Is that a shotgun on the crafter's back? It appears to be so. Alright, so both teams do have
That guy with the afro,
some
guys.
weapons.
I'm the guy with the afro.
We'll see
The other guy. Remember, I'm the bear.
when Twitter himself-
I'm the terrorist. Okay, I'm the only soldier here. That other guy's like, I don't want
They
to talk to you
can
guys.
craft ammunition, but the question is if they remember to do so.
Leave me alone.
As we are
Oh,
Look at the
man.
rock.
way
We're gonna
over
lose.
above the study itself, I believe we can call it live.
Alright, so let's see which team goes where and how fast they will go towards the hospital.
And both of them right now rushing up the hill, making sure that they are the first one to get up there, because it makes sense when you think about it. Because
Look how
the
fast he
team
is,
up
what?
There will have the advantage, because there's always a defense advantage when it's an equal number on both teams.
And
Oh.
it seems that both of the teams are going to the
Okay,
front
those guys are actually there first.
side
Okay.
Yeah.
of the hospital.
Oh, it stopped. For me.
Yeah, it's delayed. It's buffering. Or something pooped itself.
Oh, it's sad.
What? I come back and stream died?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I don't know, just as the action was about to start.
Oh.
People are already dead, and we can't even see.
Oh. I'll try to refresh it, maybe that helps. The channel is temporarily unavailable.
Oh, they have been banned. I wonder for what.
Oh man.
Pequeno.
I'm just going to jump over to Louis.
Trying to get the fucking flag, bro.
Who's Louis?
One of the guys playing right now.
Uh,
Oh, they killed one. They killed one.
Las escaleras están en la esquina, Sure. En una de las esquinas están las escaleras.
yeah.
Sí,
Fab, you're
sí.
starting to sweat a little bit.
Hey, we're looting, we're looting.
Your hand's getting a little bit
Get fist
sticky.
right now.
To be honest, yeah. I have to be honest. I feel
Yeah.
pressure.
Oh, let's go.
Look at all the stuff they've got, man.
Dude. That is so cool, brother. Alright, cool.
Holy shit! They killed two. Three, four. What?
Where you at, Fizz, again? I'm
And
running.
we can't see.
They murdered the entire team, I think.
Atrasito de donde me viste, atrasito de ahí es donde me morí.
Who, the Bear clan or the other clan?
The Bear Clan.
Fercho? Oh, ¿eres tú, Fercho?
Yo.
Soy yo.
Maybe some of them
Bear
died
Clan,
too.
Sí, sí, sí. Okay, I'm gonna go with a buscar al Fizz. ¿Dónde el Fizz? Fizz, we came from the north, right?
We didn't even
No,
get
we
to
came
see
from the
anything.
west.
Yeah, we missed all the action, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember
inside
either,
the
bro.
I'm inside the first door.
Inside the
Share your
first.
screen in Discord.
Entró por la ventana
Oh,
y
aquí,
después de
right
ahí fue que lo mataron.
Yeah, aquí entramos todos aquí por esta ventana.
Fine, guys. You guys will see the important match.
Okay, okay, okay.
No, yo lo vi.
Live.
Yo lo vi que entró por una ventana.
not
La
live.
ventana.
Well,
10 minutes delayed.
Kind
live.
of live, yeah.
Can you see my
But
screen,
live,
Fizz,
live.
if you have time,
First
bro?
person only.
Yeah, share it in Discord. I keep
No,
asking.
maybe a bit of third
On
person.
the stream, bro.
Sustitutorio, ¿me encontraste?
Just a delay, bro.
Ah, fuck.
And then you'll see
Look,
Usain Bolt.
in the front door.
Sick.
And I'm in the hall.
Alright.
Oh, wait, you went in that window? I'm right there. I'm right there at that window. Just in the hallway.
Oh, I see you, I see you. I see you. I got it, I got it. ¿Lo tienes, Rusita? No lo lootees, no lo lootees. Aquí te va. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Espérate, Fizz.
Well, it's a
We
nice
can't do it,
hospital.
No, wait.
Nice feature.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Eso, pa.
Can we refresh?
Eso,
Reload.
pa. Eso.
Oh, they got Phoenix tears.
This channel is temporarily unavailable due to a violation of Twitch community guidelines. Yo.
Ooh.
Yes, go over to YouTube.
Ooh.
YouTube.
Hey
guys, you have 60 seconds left.
Oh, the stream on YouTube now.
Tienes 60 segundos. Agárralos.
Have they got a Scum game?
Mi shotgun.
What? What's the
Oh,
channel's
my
name?
guns
Scum
are
game.
gone.
What?
No,
Yeah, they had 'em.
Yeah,
Game pipe.
they killed the entire team. They are just picking up all the stuff now. It's so funny.
Yeah, the oh no, the Scum game got banned from Twitch.
How did they get banned?
I don't know.
Community guidelines.
What?
Yeah, they picked me up.
I didn't even
Yo
get
estaba
this.
coluqueando.
How is it that there's like naked women in bathtubs and they get banned? How does that make sense?
Me.
Alright, cool, we loaded already, alright.
Oh,
Did you find your gun, Fizz?
Nah.
No, it was right there, an AK, bro.
I think our match is gonna take a lot
Guys, we
longer
got
to
banned.
start.
Probably.
Wait, what?
I don't see it.
So Scum TV got banned from Twitch just now.
I first have to figure out where to stream now.
Not sure
No,
what
they
the
got
reason, we're
banned for
just
streaming
looking into it, but the
copyrighted
event will
content.
continue normally.
What?
What?
We did?
What?
But I guess we're
Music.
just too cool for Twitch.
They didn't have any music, did they?
Nobody was naked.
Guys are gonna hide the
Crazy,
stream.
don't
You guys gonna look at our ugly mugs from
Don't
now.
worry about it.
Copyright from the Scum.
Wow, man.
¿Tienes mi escopeta?
They got copyrighted on their own copyright protection. That serves them right.
Okay,
Freaking
guys.
with all these
so
in-game songs.
I'm gonna
giving me
teleport you then.
strikes.
Do you want to just? Do you want me to leave you here, or do you want
I
to
can't play the
teleport you to a
banjo
certain
music
safe zone?
anymore.
That's
They're
weird.
saying anyway, keep streaming, we will keep playing. but
where
looks
were
like
you?
they're not gonna stop.
That's stupid now, huh?
D4 Island?
On D4
Show must go
Island.
on.
The big island
Zed,
with the
Zed.
bunker.
D4.
This is the only team you guys are
Yeah,
interested
the big
in.
one with the
Yeah.
bunker.
Okay.
We're on the east side. Very east tip.
How can something like that happen?
¿Dónde mataron?
Allá están todos.
Aquí fueron todos. Aquí en el centro fueron todos.
How the hell did they do that? Like, it makes no sense.
Se la metió.
Pero me faltaría uno. No faltaría uno. Falta un cadáver, ¿no?
Ya, ese quedó
Me lo voy a
uno.
chingar.
Copyrighted content.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah, they put too many. Like I could play their songs in the game without getting like copyrighted. So they made a lot of the content copyrighted, and they just got
Oh.
I remember there was like
Vamos, 3
thing. I think Metallica was streaming on the Twitch, and they got banned for playing their own music.
Man, we did good, bro.
Yo me morí. Era todo el plan, era el plan.
Era el plan.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, brother. Double gauge. Sorry, guys, I was too.
Sorry, guys, I'm just hiding anything that might need to be hidden.
Porque se creyeron que quizás todo el equipo estaba arriba.
Okay, I'm gonna start teleport. So the Z4 at the
41
bunker. Right?
kilograms.
That's so stupid, man.
And what a turn of events, eh?
Just, yeah, far east.
Nada was so
Where
desperate.
the opening area is.
Dr. Ground, wow, GG's.
Lie down. Wait. Didn't someone say this food?
Hey, Scorpion, bro.
Ah.
GG's, man.
Who did you say this food?
Just get some corn quickly or
Someone
something.
might have
GG's, guys.
ate it all.
Ah, GG.
I would not suggest going up.
I'm running out. No.
PvP, the best PvP.
That was cool, man.
They must be
like
food.
Good job.
I'll be like a hungry bear outside.
Avenger must have some food, no?
No, I don't.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get hungry, so we kill them quickly, and then I eat the corn there at the event. All right, there is some corn there at the event.
Right,
I
right.
have some food on the ground.
On the go.
Eat the fruit cocktail, quickly!
See, that's why I was eating before. I didn't want to deal with that
He's
nonsense.
got water, he's got carbs.
Everyone check magazines.
3
fire mode.
fully loaded.
Yep. Check, double check, triple check.
Look at all you pigs eating here, man. What are you doing with that? That's not even eating it. He's just okay.
Yeah, there's one more fruit cocktail.
It looked
There's
like
one
you
more.
dipped your nose
Yeah.
into that thing.
Are you guys gonna eat it or not?
I'm sad. I'm
I
sad.
don't need anything.
Sad. Okay. Hey.
Oh god, that's funny, man.
Suicide weapon number 1 on slot 3. Suicide weapon number 2 on slot 4. Okay. And guys, my team didn't want me to activate the hand while I'm in the base. So I'm only going to activate the hand when I'm in front of them. Guys, you know the small building with no windows?
No.
I don't want to take the risk that somebody shoots a rocket launcher in there or something. So I think you guys must take the big building with better angles. If you guys know what I mean. Better angles and 2 separate rooms so that one thing can't kill everyone. If we get the bad side, then we just kill everyone. And whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to apologize right now. I'm sorry.
Remember
I'm not
mute.
gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do something. I've said that too many times. I usually do something stupid, so let's just let these three
Don't worry about it.
speak.
What's the time right now?
Remember, guys, when you immediately mute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be nighttime, man.
They all know who you mean, Blue.
Yeah.
Hey, Solo. I will mute myself and I'll talk to the chat. No, Kickmo was never on SC, Chris, because he uses Crosshair as well. What's the time now?
I don't.
Getting dark.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need night visions.
It's in the snow and everything.
Or we can use reshade.
Yeah, just so you people know
I can't
the
wait
thing.
for us to kill each other.
The Twitch was banned for whatever reason. We don't know what happened now. So we just wait.
Our match is definitely delayed. That's for sure.
Yeah, they have to figure this out somehow.
Clearly now the rain is gone.
You see, that's how you get banned.
Beta said, anyway, just keep streaming, guys. The show must go on. We have to keep playing.
I can see all the obstacles in my way. Yeah, see? Oh, yeah, it's difficult to do both. Difficult.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Go in first person. That's nice.
Oh, you can
I
do
think
first.
the Wiggle's gonna be enough. Man. That's gonna be enough.
Yeah, but yeah, those are two things to do, bro. I'm gonna get confused.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Perito, and I'm gonna port you to me if you're all ready.
Yep.
We are ready.
You got your gear? Okay, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
start porting you. Just once you're here, just stay at the same place. Don't move anywhere until we give you the signal, and that's it.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let the games begin.
Why the cat, man? Why?
I thought the tiger was a little bit rough. Okay, Blue, we'll do the stopwatch.
Yes, Blue.
Stopwatch actually starts when he says go.
Yes.
Ooh.
Off ways go. I'm so lonely.
Check out where we are.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
If someone starts freezing, just let me know. I have a lot of clothing.
Okay.
Don't forget the coffee and the painkillers.
I think it's way too late for that now.
No. You can take now.
Okay, who's missing? V1?
Yeah.
And Luthas, I can't. What's your
I'm the only
name,
one.
though?
I'm the only one that has been teleported. Luthias. Luthais.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Shit, I was hoping you would forget him.
Don't move, guys. Don't move.
Don't move, stay in place. Gonna call a drop tip on you if you don't.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? Is that what happened to the first team?
No, that was actually just random.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I would say that now as well. Yeah, it's fine.
Guys, you know exactly what's gonna happen.
I got an idea, yeah.
Yeah.
10 to 20 seconds to death, yes?
Yeah.
pink boots guy. There.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Calm down. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Breathe. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay.
I can't believe you're running bush, man.
Guys, do I go to the left or straight?
Hey, that's your thing, Moss.
I thought you had this
Was
down,
straight,
man.
Not left.
Yeah. Okay, we clearly know this. We can clearly determine that this is teammate.
Yeah. We can clearly determine I'm teammate as well.
So, listen, I'm aiming for the pharmacy right away. If nothing else happens, I'll be in there.
It's the pharmacy that I spoke about. If they shoot a rocket launcher in there, you know, it can kill everyone. I'm thinking the food store has got better angles and 2 separate rooms that they can't
but
kill everyone.
not 4 people, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'll aim for the pharmacy.
Okay.
V, what's your plan?
Okay, let's keep quiet to wait for go.
We'll see.
We will
You guys are going to be in those 2 buildings.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Let's go.
V, don't forget I'm a bit slower than you.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Do we see the flag? I see
No,
it.
it's
It's
on the
behind the
left.
building.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Cover
V,
the
you
flag,
going on
cover
the
the
other
flag.
side?
Are you guys in that other house?
Yeah. Like, if you look straight, that's me and V.
Who's close to me? Who's close to me?
Are you at the
No,
flag?
me.
I got the flag.
There's a guy next to the flag.
Got
I
one.
think he took it.
So somebody died.
Okay, so the flag got overtaken by the other team.
Yeah, somebody's got to go. Luth.
We're having issues with the overtaking, so we're gonna keep you posted on who tapped.
Another guy dead.
What's team?
Nice.
Guy, grab the flag, died.
Somebody died. Fab, you wanna try to go to police station?
No.
If you... no?
Okay, whatever, guys. I think we're perfect here. I can hear everything around the flag.
Okay. But
And
you
I
have
think
to...
The guy who grabbed the flag and ran to the police station, is he dead?
He's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
great.
it. I heard it.
So it's 3 people, max.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to overtake the flag at some point.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I see a guy behind the flag in the room. I think second floor.
In the police station, Luth.
Okay.
I'm dead. No. He's
Oh, bottom
in the
floor,
police
top floor.
station.
Bottom floor, top floor.
Bottom floor, first window left, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Might be also that he was like far away. Could be. I don't recognize the gun. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, there's no one in there.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, then he was freaking far away. When I look to you, Luth, to the right, far away.
Okay.
Hey, Benja, your guys' house. I'm just to the left. I'm in the house next door.
Roger.
Left, if you look at Luth.
I see one. Hit him once. He's not dead. He's in that building right next to the flag to the west.
Okay.
They're wearing garbage goodie suits.
Okay. I hear someone behind me.
Don't see anyone.
Who's to the building that I said?
Me.
Okay.
Is one of you in those two buildings?
I'm still in the pharmacy.
Okay, so you're there.
The best building you mentioned, Blue. That's where we were at.
Okay.
One guy moved towards the food store. I don't know where he is right now.
Okay.
One of them at food store.
He's close. There's still shots coming from west.
Okay, so one of you is in next to the building that you just said, right?
I'm in the building. Fab is dead.
I think I saw him. He's behind the police station to the north.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to make a move at some point.
It's 5 minutes 19 seconds now.
Mm.
In, not left.
Yes, I think somebody is east from my building.
Yeah,
Outside.
yeah, could be.
I heard running.
I'm starting to move, eh?
Yep, I saw him.
No, you're shooting me! You're shooting me, bro!
Oh.
Me!
V1.
I thought I was in this building.
V1, cover me. I'm gonna touch the flag. Cover me. I'm gonna touch the flag. I couldn't touch the flag.
Where's he?
We're still keeping count of it. Yeah. So that's the flag for you. You tapped the flag.
Okay, we got the flag, guys. We got the flag.
He's behind the building, behind the food store. That's where he is right now.
Okay.
All the way to the north.
The Avenger, just cover the flag, bro. Just cover the flag. Who's got the other grenade launcher?
It's on me.
Blue, get the grenade launcher, cover the flag.
I also dropped one on my dead body.
V1, get the grenade launcher. We need an instant kill if they go for the flag.
So one is behind the dining building, no?
It's like a little food shop, Blue. Little food shop.
So one is behind there.
Yeah. And they are directly where they came from. Like no one was shooting at me, you know, as I was coming out, no one was shooting at me. Only when I got to the flag, someone was shooting at me. So from where they came from.
Yo, I'm in.
Is it you running, Blue?
Yeah, I just ran.
Okay.
So that's halftime.
Oh boy.
We've got 7 more minutes left. to defend the flag.
Roger.
You might just tell the future teams that they just have to run up against the flag, because that, you not being able to touch the flag can get you killed.
Guy behind the police station north. He's in the police station, I see him.
Well,
All the
I
way
could
down,
hear
downstairs.
him running.
Rainbow Ranger, I'm still in that building where you shot me, there.
Yeah.
One is definitely in the police building.
Yeah, he's downstairs. I see the dude.
I saw him once.
Smoke grenade.
He's running towards the flag.
You guys lost the flag?
Shit, didn't see him.
Yeah, that. Okay, I believe that guy's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he did. He made a death sound. Sorry, someone's parachuting into the sector that's making a noise.
And just to inform you, you've got 5 more minutes left.
Right.
Okay, guys, I'm on a roof, Fab, so that means I'm above you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, it's V1. It's V1.
Oh, V1.
Okay, it's 2v3 at the moment.
You are on top of me right now, right? Basically next to the pharmacy?
Not completely. Yeah, but I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
completely on top of you. Yeah, I see that guy.
Okay, hold on.
Where?
First floor, police building. Is one of you running?
I'm going to the police station. Hold on.
There's a guy inside.
I know.
Ground floor.
I'm dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Shit.
On my watch, there's 12 minutes now.
Another one dead. There's one guy left, right?
Yeah, he shot Blue and V probably from the back. Back or front, Blue guys? Back or front?
No, north from the police station.
North, okay.
I was shot in the back.
Yeah, I know where he is then. Hold on. Gotta check my...
Okay, keep quiet, guys. Keep quiet.
Fuck, I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo, man. Hold on. I gotta grab this guy's weapon. Okay, I got a gun.
sounds like he. I don't know.
You've got 2 minutes left to capture the flag.
I don't know about you, Avenge, but it sounds like he's shooting from the.
He's got a freaking grenade launcher.
But it's coming from the pharmacy side, right?
Yeah. I got an idea. Hold on.
Okay.
Let Avenger focus. Let him focus.
How can I do this? Like so.
Keep the time in mind.
Yeah.
60 seconds, guys. Go with the flag.
Ah, shit, he got me. Okay. I touched the flag, but...
Yeah, but they went.
Yeah.
Killed everyone.
No, they said whoever is in possession of the flag.
Yeah, he's got time to touch it. He can come up here.
But maybe he doesn't know.
And you just lost the flag, and boom!
Damn it!
Yeah, that was close. Close.
That was really close. That was
GG.
literally in the last 5 seconds. Well played, guys.
Okay.
Is there anywhere I can port you specifically?
Yeah, bring me back to the base, man. I need some food.
To the base, yeah.
Where's your base?
Where is it now?
East of the big city, at the yellow road.
Yeah.
The farmhouse is just above it.
Sorry, Brew. What's your name?
Oh, are you all dead? I just got from bed. I can only teleport those who are still alive.
Okay, it's not a problem. Did you hear 2 people parachuting into the sector?
What, please? Again? Come again?
The 2 people that died, they you know, when someone dies, they parachute. You can hear their parachute. You know, it's like a little bug in the game. I heard 2 people parachuting into the sector. Is that allowed to tell their teammates where we are?
No, I mean they shouldn't know where you are exactly.
Okay, I just heard both of them. Both of them parachute into the sector.
Just one thing, Perito, if I can tell you, I clicked the start button on my time watch, and get the times accordingly. I know it doesn't matter for our match, but if it's gonna be really close, you know.
Yeah,
no,
this
I
one
just,
was
I just think
problems
warn them
with
about,
that,
like
because
you said there's a problem with the flag, but we didn't know what the problem was. You understand?
No,
so I
just
touched it and I touched
the
it
time.
again.
The time that Perito told us was not matching my watch. It was
how
like
much
half
was
a
it off?
minute off, on and off. You said 2 minutes left, and it was 2.5 minutes. Then you said it's over. Just for the future, you know. It doesn't matter for our match. It's fine. It doesn't matter for our match. But just if it gets really close.
For the future matches, as long as the people know what's going on with the main objective, you know, because I was standing there and I couldn't get any prompt, you know. So the guys are standing there looking at no prompt, and he doesn't know if he's gonna. If you understand what I'm saying, you know. I do understand. I don't care, but yeah, that can get the next team killed. So just tell them you don't have to touch it. If you don't see a prompt, you know, you don't have to touch it. Just get close to the runaway.
You know, the thing was the raiding times were disabled, so that's why you couldn't take over a flag, and we restarted the server thinking that it should be working now, but it still wasn't. So that's why we weren't prepared.
Just warn them if you don't see a prompt, run away. You know, I'll count it as you touch the flag if you don't see a prompt.
Yeah. Of course we're gonna do that with the.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
I'm just gonna have to. Oh wait, you're all dead, or?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we can all. Okay, they can't spawn in the sector, but the people who can spawn in the sector can just come.
I'm just chilling in a bush right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna put the gear on me and move. Oh, log off.
Mr. Copyright infringement.
No, just really get the times right, because I don't know. When you said it's like a few seconds left, it was still like almost a minute.
Well, also the most important thing here is not to say the exact time, but it's for me and Fredman to tell the other team that the exact same time. So it's not that one team thinks they have 1 minute left and the other team thinks that they have a little bit more left. So we were just focusing right now on that.
Get that right, you know, put a watch somewhere where you both can see or something, because if it's really gonna count in the last 5 seconds, like everyone's gonna complain, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter for our match, like that was off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
if the
we're learning.
strategy is
This is
touching
like
it at the last 5 seconds, yeah, then the team would say, yeah, there was 5 seconds left on my clock. You check, whatever. But okay, they have to get to the next match, so thanks.
okay, guys. I have to leave. We have to go to the next round.
Later, man.
Thank you.
So see you later. Bye.
See you.
Really nice.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to get teleported.
No, if you're dead, they're not.
No, man, I was in my bush.
Don't you have a sector, bro?
I did random.
Base, I'm gonna grab the loot. It's fine.
Benja, you shot me.
No, I did not shoot you.
A V1.
It was me.
V1.
It was me. Yeah.
V1 shot.
Oh.
Yeah, don't blame
Yeah,
me,
but
man.
you said like you're gonna start. You said you're gonna start to move, and like 5 seconds later, he shot you somewhere next to the police station.
I'm telling you, the
against
scarves.
building, I told you guys where I am. Yeah, but
Close already.
because I was
Yeah.
I was so confused at the end there before I died, because you said you're heading to the gas station, eh? And then okay, I see the guy running around the gas station, and I'm, okay, no one says they're dead yet. And then I see a guy popping out of your building. I'm like, wait, who was the guy that just ran into the gas station? And I'm like, and then you die. I'm like, wait, what on earth just happened? Because in my mind, only you and V1 is left. So I don't know.
It was pretty
no,
close.
I don't think the roof was a good idea, Blue, because they had ample time to flank. You understand? They had ample time to be very, very wide. So I don't think the roof was a good idea.
As soon, Luth, as you said, there's no one in the police station, because I thought that guy's in there, at the left window on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
So that guy must have been on the other end of the town. He was sniping me because it was single shots coming to me.
Yeah, like he sniped V1 and Blue. Yeah, he was sniping.
The second one was perfect. So that's like either a good player or a user. Let's call it like that. I don't know. It felt really weird because it was just tap tap and it's gone. If it's on that distance, I don't know. It's like could be, but they really have to fix their timer. Because it was 13 minutes and 15 seconds on my watch when he said, like, I had time to watch, right?
Yeah.
13 minutes, 15 seconds, he said 2 minutes left. So I'm keeping an eye on the watch. It's going to be 15 minutes and 15 seconds and it's over. And he said, like, 1 minute, he said, is left. And it was actually almost 2 minutes left. So it feels like they don't have the watch set perfectly, and what I'm thinking is one of them is setting the watch, and maybe because of some delay over the internet, some team is maybe starting before the other team starts. Just to be honest.
Because I started I started like a timer, so mine was exactly 15 minutes time. And when he said go, I ran and started the watch with my right hand. So it's
just like me.
I had a minute left on my time when he said it was done. Like, okay.
Yes, just like me. And just because he said like 2 minutes and I was looking, 13 minutes and 15 seconds. So I thought like, okay, it's gonna be perfect 2 minutes. And then like 45 seconds before it ended, he said like it's only 5 seconds left, and it was close. They don't have the time, but I mean it doesn't matter for our match.
Yeah, the mistake I made is when you said someone is in the bottom floor, I should have known there wasn't because the guy was shooting, and I would have heard him move. With how close I am to him, I would have heard him move. So I shouldn't have wasted the grenade and the grenade launcher into that room. And then the second thing is when I went for the flag, V1 saw me. V1, did you see? I'm coming right out of the place. Did you see me? So I'm like, okay, there's no one shooting at me, so this whole angle is clear. And then I shouldn't have gone for the flag. It's like in lean. If I see someone, give his position, that whole run for the flag, if you just run for it, it's a sacrifice. But if you like, if you like trying to see who's watching the flag, I think it's a better strategy. Like you just check who's covering the flag on this side, try and kill him or try and let him not peek, then touch the flag and go away. But I mean, I was standing on top of the flag for like 3 seconds because I was pressing F, spamming F, but the flag said nothing. The first time I took over the flag, it said something. And the second time I went to the flag, there was no prompt, like nothing. You stand there and you don't get any prompt. So that definitely killed me, because if I just got the prompt, I would have ran away. And at least we know how the flag works now. Like when you click it, it says, stop overtake. And then we must just know in the future, like they say there was a restart. No, it's not because of the restart. The first time I touched it, it worked. After the restart, in the match, first time I touch it, I get a prompt, it works. Second time I run to it, it doesn't work. You check. So that's not because of a restart. That's a bug or something. So
probably maybe only one can overtake it, at a time. You just can't touch it like every few seconds.
No, I don't know, but at least those are a few things that we can take away from it. The running, I feel, is a suicide mission. But just looking at who's covering the flag and then maybe putting some pressure on him, is better. And then using the explosives without being sure. I feel that hurt me as well, because if you're using the explosives, you don't have anything left at the end. But I still feel with the RPK, if I just kept doing what V1 saw me doing, like I was shimmying around the power block, if I just kept shimmying and I didn't just run at the flag, I could have at least seen who's shooting at me. And then you can, like, you're not standing in front of the flag at the end of the day. So I really feel the suicide mission is not right. I feel almost like elimination kind of thing is better.
Yeah, probably should have stayed at our position and tried to overtake flag at the last minute.
Yeah, well, that would have been difficult with they making it difficult with the time.
I have to be honest now. I died completely unnecessarily because I was so sure that guys in that window, I was aiming for that. And the last step was just the finish step. He was probably on a sniper rifle on the other side.
I could have also told you I heard nothing in the police station. I mean, I'm right next to it. You check. I could have told you, baby.
Yeah, but if I looked at you, it was the building of you where you were in, and the police station, and more angle through there. And he must have shot me through there from a high distance. So that was
from a far distance. But I could have still communicated with you. Hey, I'm here first. You check. No one's been into the police station.
Yeah, but next time I'm getting, like, if I get one hit, in that situation, I'm going to lay down. Trying to focus and not just, I thought he's in there. I'm going to keep pressure on him.
Yeah, I think what we can take away is least amount of exposure. And Avenger, you were in the pharmacy, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, so Avenger had really, really good cover. And again, Avenger had control until he had to go for the flag. You check. It's basically
he was forced to do something.
Yeah.
Maybe
you're very lucky if you go for the flag. You don't get
waited like half a minute more, maybe.
No, it was like literally 5 seconds left.
Yeah, he can't. He was forced to touch the flag.
Not on my watch.
He can't look at your watch. He's listening to them. But yeah, that sacrifice thing. Like I feel we don't wait. Like we don't do that 5-second thing. We go, okay, we've got 5 minutes left. We're going to kill the people covering the flag because they are, like, wherever they are, they're looking at the flag permanently. So they're not hiding. They want to see the flag. So they're looking at it permanently. So we have to just see what angle someone's looking at, and then we take that guy out. Because it's just, I really feel, okay, I got it because we got the lucky spawn point, but that pressure situation, that's basically a kamikaze mission.
And guess what? The 3 max are not enough. Next time we need to bring like 5 something, because that can run out so quick.
Yeah, I mean we'll have more gear. We'll definitely have more gear. I just have to like I heard a lot of people came close to the flag. I knew exactly where they were. Not exactly, but I knew I like you guys shot at them as soon as I heard them. You guys shot at them, and I mean that's the thing when you're using the explosives. I'm feeling you must just be sure. That guy wasted 2 grenades. When he wasn't even sure where you were. So I'm just like if you see the grenades and the grenade launcher is very powerful for when you know he's in a room. Again, if I peeked, let's say I didn't use the grenade to try and kill no one in the police station, or I didn't use the grenade launcher. If I was like V1 saw me peeking and I saw the guy, wherever he's looking at the flag, if he's in a room, then I prepare the grenade launcher, or if he's like behind a wall, I prepare the grenade. So just a bit, I don't know, calm, slow. Not let the time worry us. Maybe just focus on eliminating whoever's.
I think we are not facing people we are facing usually, which are like trying to do something, moving around. Like I think we are more facing people like Blue is thinking, getting that perfect angle on a slight little thing where no one can shoot you, and they're gonna wait there. I think that's what happened, at least to me.
Yeah. That guy got the perfect angle, but he had time to get the perfect angle. But like I say, like the bush, the first match that was in the a bush effect. If you see the flag and you know the enemy's not on this side of the flag, they're on the opposite side of the flag, then you know they can only use the bushes closest to the flag. And when you're in an urban area, they can only use the cover closest to the flag because they want to look at the flag all the time. Mission Impossible and that other guy was in closest bushes. So you don't literally have to know they're there. You just look at what are the cover points where you can look at the flag all the time.
Right,
that can give you a rough idea of where they are. And then if you get pressure, don't go for the flag, then lob your grenades. You check. If you guys like, we really think, these are the only 2 spots, then we lob the grenades, to just, if they are there, they die, and leave the flag for last. And I feel one guy running or one guy getting into the open. Again, that's why I'm always thinking about the flag. Like if Avenger runs into the open and I run to the flag, they're gonna ignore Avenger. You check, they just looking at the flag. So if we just focus on the viewpoints on the flag, we could figure out where everyone could be. Because that's literally the game. Touch the flag, look at the flag. That's the game. And they might have one guy flanking. Like that guy was flanking, that probably killed Fab, They'll have one tactical guy moving around. But the rest of the team, as soon as we know they touch that flag first, we just think, where are they looking at the flag? What's the angles on the flag? And that's where they'll be.
But I don't have the feeling we lost against some nobodies.
No, they were doing
know
good.
What they're doing.
Yeah.
They exactly knew what they were doing, and it was like freaking close.
Yeah, I mean, I said I'm dead, and then Blue said he's dead. Like whoever was doing the flanking or shooting you through a window past the police station, that guy knows what he's doing.
Not gonna lie, I was 100% so confused nearing the end there. Because in my mind, all of you were in the building that I was said, go to that building. when we did the tactics there. So in my mind, a lot of you are there. And then when I started asking questions, in my mind was, Avenger is the building next to me, where I said, and V1, that I kept mistaking for Fab, is in the pharmacy building. So, but when you guys were talking now, it looks like Avenger, you were in the pharmacy building there.
Yeah, it did confuse me as well, Blue, because we did discuss the food market, and if V1 and Fab was in the food market, a sniper couldn't get a flat angle on them, and they couldn't shoot them from behind or the front. So that house had a lot of windows and like a flat angle. Like the guy doesn't have to be on a mountain to kill them on the first layer or first story. You can shoot them through the windows on the first story. And because they were in that building, I had to literally look behind them because they're looking at me. So I had to look like, is someone flanking them? Is someone coming through the bushes? and someone did flank that building at the end of the day. But again, all of them were north, covering the flag. So I feel if we did go into that food market and Avenger went, because Avenger's position definitely worked. You check. No one knew where he was, or no one threatened him. And I feel if Fab and V1 was next to him in the food market, then we would have had a bigger angle. Like Fab's on the one side of the food market, V1's on the other side of the food market, we're covering like 180-degree angle. Where that's why when you guys ran into the building in front of me, that's when I still said, is that you guys? You understand? Because we never discussed right into that building. But I mean, in the situation, you can't change that. Okay, you guys decided to go into that building.
No, but really, I have to say, I was behind V, and it looked 100%. We have to go for that building. Because it looked like, if we're gonna be 4 people on the same road in the next building, we don't have angles on anything else. It looked perfectly.
If a sniper snipes you, where could that guy snipe you from? If you're on the second story, he can only be on the mountain. Where if you're the bottom floor, he can snipe you from anywhere. And again, if you're to my right, I don't have to look behind you. If you're to my right, I'm just thinking about my left. If all of you were on my right, but because you were in front of me, I was always checking who's behind you, because I'm thinking if somebody comes up behind you guys, you're dead. If you don't hear him, you check. If he's like 25 meters away from you and he aims to those windows that were open, you had windows behind you. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to change the plan later, or then. Actually, I'm just saying we should at least stick to the plan, and if we want to change the plan in the match, like, okay, like we have to move now because of this, then fine. But right from the start, I'm honest. I don't care. I don't care about the result. I'm just saying it did confuse me when I saw you guys in front of me, because I'm just like, we said the second story, and you guys are not in the second story, So things could have gone differently. But I mean, it doesn't matter what we decide. We must just agree.
It looked 100% like. It looked 100% like.
I know.
He was making the right. Like we have to go there.
I know, but then you say that in the planning. You check. You say in the planning, no, we're not going there. We're going there. Okay, then you're going there.
True.
Yeah, but we could never talk. You were the one constantly talking in the planning. At the very beginning, like last night, you guys made a meeting. V1 is the leader of those 3. I'm the leader of us 2. So that means me and V1 is supposed to do the planning. And then as soon as we got to the planning, you took over immediately.
I gave my suggestions, and then I gave you guys a chance to talk your suggestions. The team didn't agree with those suggestions, and we gave V1 time to talk, and V1 said no, he's happy. And that's the only thing. Like when we're going to an event and you say you're happy, at least start where we wanted to start. If you want to change after that, it's fine, But everyone's thinking this is what's going to happen, and we did get what we wanted. It's not like something else happened. We got exactly what we wanted, but we didn't position the way we said we were going to position. And again, if you guys are to my right, I can't see you. Avengers to my right, you to my right, I don't have to cover. I don't have to look behind you. I can just focus on who's close to me. You check. And if you saw someone in the police station from that food store, you've got the advantage over him. Now you can shoot a grenade.
Oh no!
Now you can throw a grenade in. So I'm just saying, I don't care about it. I'm just saying next time we plan it, we do it, or we start with it, or you say in the planning, no, I'm doing that. And then the other person can adapt. Like if Avenger knows you're not going to be next to him, then he might go, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not going to go to the pharmacy because V1 and Fab's not going to be next to me. So now I make a different decision. And then if I know you guys are next to me and I understand I'm going to have to cover a lot of areas, and I can't just focus on what I wanted to focus on, then basically everyone changes their plans on, in that situation. I'm not saying my plan was, I'm not saying my plan was the best. I'm just saying if we agree, that's it. Whoever makes plans that everyone agrees with, it's not like you guys are just going to keep quiet because I'm saying something. check. So if I'm saying something you don't agree, then you all say what you want to say, and then you outvote me. You know, if you three have agreed with Blue, like he spoke about the hill, you guys clearly, you know, there was no, yes, that's a great idea. And then he said the road, we tested it, you know, like I'm going to snipe him when he comes down the road. We tested it, that's not going to work. And if V suggests something and Blue and Avenger and Fab agrees with V1, then I'm out. You understand? That's how simple it is. It's just we agree with this more. We voted on it, so that's it. That's what we do. And then when I enter the match, I do what we said we were going to do. I don't enter the match and then, you guys go where you said you're going to go. I'm going to go here now. Because I change, even if I think it's a better position, I change the other person's planning. Whatever he was planning in his head before time, I change that guy's plan. So again, do I talk? But yeah, you guys can just, like when I say, Fab, give your opinion, Avenger, give your opinion, and if you want to give your opinion, then you speak. Even if you speak more than me, speak and go, no, let's do the vote. I vote for this, Loot votes for that, Blue votes for that. And then again, doesn't matter when the vote ends, that's it. It doesn't matter who, the more people agree with that person, that's what we do. And then when we enter the event, everyone does that because that's a plan. Or that's at least some kind of strategy that we agreed with. But I mean, if you just think about it, the second stories are just better for that because the town's on a hill and then it's got the mountain. So they can't take you from the hill, or they have to climb on a roof. Like, again, I don't think Blue should have climbed on a roof because the other team had like 12 minutes to flank us, and Fab got shot from nowhere. Since we knew the guy wasn't in the police station, we knew they had a sniper. You got one tap, Fab.
No, it was the second hit got me down.
Okay, second. You got two tapped. V1.
I don't know if V maybe had heard the head exploding. Maybe it was a headshot.
Yeah, I mean, V died and then Blue died. So that's a sniper.
No, but it was one shot and I saw something shining up there and I thought he's in that window. Actually, now that I think about it, it's stupid because there's a door next to it. It's like really hard to aim out there. But that's why I kept shooting at that thing and calling that guy out. But then the next step was just like, it must have been from far away.
I think he was on the
If it felt weird or not, that's another thing. But it was quick over.
Yeah, but
no, he was. I think he was next to the building, next to the.
But did he one tap you or two tap you as well?
The guy that was shooting me.
No, with the guy that killed.
No chance. He was next to the food store because there was no line of sight.
I didn't hear the shot. Did you guys hear the shot? I didn't hear any shot. He must have been far away because
no chance he was at the food store. I was like completely
not
to the left. Yeah.
Not at the food store, but there is like a building. I think it's a bar or a workshop.
Yeah.
And there is a window.
Could be.
Yeah, that's far enough away. And again, if Fab tells me a guy shot station, or if we communicate, we must just communicate back. Like, no, Fab, I didn't hear any shots, and I didn't hear any footsteps, and I didn't hear any shots. You understand? So we've got a sniper. As soon as we get shot from somewhere, and we communicate, and we're like, no, this guy's on top of us, then we know we've got a sniper, and then we must act accordingly. But like I say, the next time you guys can make the plans. All I think is we just stick to what whoever makes the plan, we just stick to it.
I think Blue makes all the plans, and he explicitly says V1 you'll be here, Fab you'll be here, Lotas you'll be here. I don't think that you talking that for long is good.
Yeah, but like I said, we do a vote. It's not about who makes the decisions. It's a vote. Like if you say what you think is right, so they agree. Everyone says what they do, and if they don't, again, when I said something, you just said you agree. You check. So then there is, if everyone just agrees with someone, then there isn't a moment for a vote. But if everyone says no, we do what V1 does, because I'm in a team. You know, it's not about me being the content creator. I'm in a team. So when everyone agrees with you, I have to go with it. And then when I enter the event, when the entire team agree, I don't go into another building. That's as simple as it is, buddy. Plain and straightforward. We discussed it beforehand. Nothing was said. You know, if you said something and I disagreed with you, sure, you know, you can like stuff him. He didn't listen to me. But if you agreed with the other person, you know, just start at least where you said you were going to start, and then you know, then in the game, like, okay, guys, I can't see anyone. I don't like this position. I'm going to go there. Okay, go there. But I promise you, if you guys went into that food store with everyone I heard behind me, you would have been closer, and you would have had easier shots because all of them were behind me. The two guys that ran up to the flag from the food store, dead. You know, that sniper, he's going to struggle to get angles on you, and if you identify the sniper, you're going to crouch. You know, now he's struggling with angles. So I'm not saying the result would have been different. I'm just saying Avenger went there, and Avenger almost won the match.
Yeah, and we also discussed that building as well where we were.
That was like Blue said, that's the best building. That's why I told him, like, I died and V is in the best building you mentioned.
Yeah, that was kind of fun, yeah. When we all started running and I started my stopwatch, I was behind all of you. And I was like, we all think the flag is in the building. And then I follow you all, and and all three of you standing in front of me, and I'm looking at the little rune. I'm like, where's the flag? And in my mind, it's also in your mind. It's like, you can't see the flag. I'm like, and we all four just standing there like, oh shit, the flag is on the outside. I'm like, okay, well, there goes all the plans.
Yeah, that's what can happen.
From our mistakes, to learn from our mistakes, everyone makes their suggestions, then we vote, we stick to it, and then when Blue doesn't get confused because he thinks, you know, he's all, when the match starts, I go to, is that you guys? You know, I'm like, is that you guys? Because I don't think anyone's going to be in that building. And when Blue's on top of you, he's like, is that you? And you shoot each other because, you know, he's like, didn't we just, you know, like, even if he mentioned that building in the beginning, he still realized at the end, we agreed on those two buildings. So it's just, you know, it doesn't create confusion because when I go to my position and I hear someone next to me, I'm like, remember, we've got no name tags. So I'm just like, that's Avenger, that's Fab, you know, not someone else. And
Avenger grab from the chest what you can equip, you know.
Oh yeah, good idea.
So I mean, you guys can say what you learned from it. Never mind what was wrong with it. But what I learned from it is we do the vote.
Yep.
Yeah, we all five of us give a suggestion. We vote on whose suggestion we like the most. We stick to that suggestion, and then we just communicate a lot more. We bring more ammo. We don't suicide the flag because I suicided and Avenger suicided basically. Because the guy that's watching the flag has the advantage.
Yeah.
Just like when they started, they sacrificed 2 of their players just because they ran for the flag. So 4 people sacrificed themselves when they went for that flag. So what I'm liking, we know people are going to watch the flag, so we just try and figure out where they're watching the flag from, and then if we use the explosives, we try and use it at the end because it is our most powerful tool. You check. We don't just blast it in the first 5 minutes like I did. You know, now you're left with nothing. And then again, just angles. You know, wait for someone to shoot at you before you go and stand in front of the flag because you have to look at it. You know, so you literally crippled. It's like you're in an animation lock because but if you even if the flag's right behind you, you know, just peek like, what? Okay, Blue, shoot at me so I know where you are. And now I can make a plan. I can tell my teammates where you are. I can shoot at you. I can throw a grenade. I can at least not let you look at it all the time. You know, I can at least let you like hide and then I touch the flag. But I first have to see who the heck's going to try and shoot me when I get close to the flag. But every single person, them and us, every person that ran for that flag died. It doesn't matter if they touched it; they died. And that's why I feel it's a kamikaze mission at the end of the day. I don't care about my flag not interacting, but I still feel like the way they did it, I mean, they had control of the flag, but they still sacrificed 2 of their people right at the start of the match.
Mm.
You know, it doesn't matter if they won; they sacrificed 2 of their people right at the start. So I'm just like, in whether you do it at the end or the beginning, if the flag is protected and you know the people are close, I think getting them, you know, or getting them to hide, you know, putting pressure on them, trying to kill them before you go for the flag is better.
Mm.
And if the guy says 5 seconds left, yeah, then you fucking run. You understand? Like, if he says 5 seconds left, the Avenger runs, that guy can't. You understand what I'm saying? The guy can't kill Avenger in 5 seconds. So if we have to sacrifice ourselves, we wait for the guy to say 5 seconds. Never mind whose clock is what.
Mm.
If he tells us
That's
5
why I
seconds,
was a bit disappointed about the timer thingy, because on my watch there was more time and he said a different thing. So Avenger was like, you know, thinking probably I have to go there now.
Mm.
Like, they have to get this down, because if it's really going to be closer than that, then yeah.
Avenger, what did you learn from this match?
I didn't have enough chocolate here, man. I think that's why we lost.
You didn't have enough ammo.
Yeah, that too, but I was able to grab the other guy's gun I killed, so that wasn't the issue. The issue was I was forced to run to the flag. That's what basically... I don't know if I was able to kill the guy otherwise, but, you know, it was it only 1 guy left, or was it 2? One guy. Yeah, so here, I thought, like, he was shooting some grenades from up the hill. So I threw the not the smoke grenade, but the gas grenade to confuse him. I threw it at the police station into the window, just to make him mad or something, you know. And then I ran to the flag because I knew I gotta go there. But I didn't know, like, he was on the other side already, so that fucked me up. Yeah. I had a little building as cover, but
the fact that the team is watching, like, for us, it was our strength that we were watching the flag from the beginning.
Yeah.
Their weakness was going for the flag. But if they tactically think about it, if they know we were there first, it's not that complicated. They've, you know, if we know we're getting to the flag last, we look for the flanker, the sniper, you understand? And then as soon as we find the sniper, we know there's 4 people looking at the flag, and then we just ask ourselves, where can these guys be looking at the flag permanently? No, then we act accordingly, even if we can't see them. You know, like, I hear someone in this building. Okay, retreat, shoot a grenade, throw a grenade or shoot a grenade launcher in there. But I mean, just overall in the match, Avenger, where do you think we can improve? Seriously.
Let me think. Honestly, I think it's that whole planning thing. We have to settle for something, and, like, it doesn't matter who it is in the end, but we gotta settle for something, because when it started, like, nobody knew what the hell was going on, you know? We had no overall plan, because it just all went out the window. I think we just need to come up with a couple of, I don't know, certain what-if situations, right? Something that we just stick to when something happens. Like, oh, they keep running at the flag now. What do we do now? Okay, we go hunt for them. How is this going to look like? Who's going to go with whom? And stuff like that, you know? And what Blue said earlier, like, we need the scarves or anything like that helps us actually, because they had it down. They were in garbage ghillie suits, and honestly, camo doesn't matter in a POI. It does not matter.
Yeah, we can maybe the backup plan if we have a forest fight. Just a backup plan if we have a forest fight, because you don't want to be in a bush with a red scarf.
Yeah, okay. Then we can
we
just
get to
decide
play more and have the stashes down. We're gonna have the options to pick what we want to have, you know.
Yeah.
Or buy what we want to have. Like, we were still a bit limited, you know.
Okay, Fab, and you? I'm gonna end my stream after this, so we can take our time. Give you all feedback.
It's the last words for me, what? I think if we make 2 different plans depending on the 2 different starting locations, and we stick to those, no, you know, funny business.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. But if we go somewhere else, immediately telling where we're going, where we're at, so it doesn't come to that confusion, you know. And I, for myself, learned maybe playing it a bit safer. I'm used to, you know, peek, getting an angle and shoot, because I know I'm not a pro, but I know I can hit something if I see it, and I know my reaction is not bad. But if I don't get it right where that's coming from, then that tactic is going to screw me over, just like today. That's
See,
what
I
I've
felt-
learned.
I
Like,
felt
if
in
I get a
control.
hit, if I get a hit inside a building, lay down, calm down, check your health and see what's happening, instead of just, that's probably in there, I'm gonna keep pressure on him. It didn't work out today.
Yeah, I felt I was in control until I zoomed in on the flag. As soon as I felt the pressure of the flag, I lost any tactical game or any like safe play. You said safe play. I felt I threw away the safety, or the stay in the game a little bit longer. It's a Hail Mary. You check. I hope I don't get shot.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to that playing with V. If we see something, hear something, we kind of engaging most of the time.
Yeah.
We are never like sitting, listening, checking. We are moving. We are trying to do something. And I think that's
not
like
a flag.
what
That's not a flag. Again, that I agree with what you're saying, but we're in a flag thing. Like we can't move.
No, just on my movement today, I should have just went to the side, down or whatever. I would have survived, and there's maybe that one guy left at the end. You never know.
Yeah, we can just like if the match draws out like that. I mean, that's why I was with you guys all the time, because I thought I saw something, and I'm just like, the longer we wait, we were waiting because we had the flag, But I'm like, the longer we wait, the longer I feel they've got chance to circle us. You see? So I'm just like, okay, I don't feel safe anymore. So when you're in a building or in a bush or something, just try and make sure at least your angles are covered, so that the rest of the team can focus on the angles, that we discussed. They must focus on. But yeah, the safety thing that you mentioned, I agree with. V1, your feedback.
V.
You fell asleep because you talked too much.
No, I had my microphone muted.
Oh.
Give us your serious feedback of what we can improve on. No, that doesn't matter about the result, just what we can improve on.
We have to practice more. That's all.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
A specific flag situation.
Just as a team, I think.
Specific. We can raid bases, and we can try to play like a team without name tags. It will definitely help in the event.
Okay, try and get more comfortable with the new situation.
Yeah, because it's quite easy to play without name tags if you're like playing with a friend, but when you have a team of 5 people.
Yeah.
And
I especially sorry, go.
It definitely helps to learn how to communicate.
Okay.
If I may suggest one more thing, we should really be here, all 5 of us, playing during the week. We get used to that. We know how we're moving, and I see how Blue is moving. I haven't seen anything from him today, not just because I was killed pretty soon, just like he's saying, I'm gonna move now. I don't know.
But my mistake was
if that means now he's gonna try and make his way out, and 5 seconds later he's like across the street somewhere at some other building. Like, I'm not used to that,
Yeah, I think it's just because
V probably also not used to that. That's why he shot a guy which popped in somewhere.
No, my mistake was I thought, Avenger, you were in the building that I suggested that we all ran at the beginning, and V1 is in the pharmacy, and I have no freaking clue on earth how I asked 3 times, and all 3 times I still think you are in the building next to me and V1 is in the pharmacy, because I was specifically talking to you. I said, I'm next to you in the building. If you look at Luz to your left.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I thought you were in the very beginning. So technically I was supposed to talk to V1, not you.
Yeah.
So I messed that up. But
Okay, Blue, tell us what we can improve on, except the mistakes that happen.
Silence.
Blue.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
Just give your feedback. Not what went wrong. Like, what do you think we can change for the next match?
Come on, Blue, say it. We have to play together a bit more. Say it.
All I'm saying is me and V1 must make the plans. Dot point. Because that's it. You guys, you guys.
What you mean? No, that's not it.
That's why That's why no one agreed with you. Who do we listen to? You or V1?
What do you mean? You four had a meeting, and then the next time you came to my room and told me what I saw. There's two teams. Those three run together because V1 is the leader. We two run together. I'm the leader. So I'm like, okay, screw that. I'm just gonna work with the leader spot. So we went into our planning, and then I started Wait, you immediately started talking. Okay, no chance to talk. And then I started talking. I was like, okay, are the leaders gonna start talking? And then I started talking. I gave my two buildings, and on my way to the next building, you were like, blah, 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 blah. And then I was left in a pot of smoke. And then everyone started going quiet, and you just kept talking and talking. And then at the very end, you keep saying V1 agreed with you, but V1 actually said what Blue said. I agree with the first building. That's why everyone ran to the building I said at the very beginning. But we all know you, so it was a train smash. You like taking the stage, talking a lot, so we're like, okay, here we go again, same old. All I'm saying is,
so your way to improve next time is you tell me what I have to do, he tells them what they have to do.
No, I'm saying me and V1 makes the plans for everything. There's no 2, 3. There's 5, and the 2 flippin' leaders make the plans.
And if you don't agree?
It doesn't matter, I agree or not, you just follow the plan.
No,
I have to tell you that works. I have to tell you that works. I'm listening to V, and most of the time it works out. You know?
We ain't gonna get to a disagreement. We're gonna get to a agreement.
Yeah, but you can't
we have to play more.
You can't tell
together.
Avenger and Fab what to do while V1's leading them. So you basically just tell me what to do, and he tells them what to do.
We gotta
Because
get to
they
know
run
each other
together,
better.
and we're running together.
We should move into that content creator house in Australia. I'm telling you. Then if we live there,
I think that's the most important thing. Like, I don't have a clue how Blue is playing.
Yeah.
I almost maybe forgot what he's playing, or like I'm maybe confused because he's getting so tactically now, you know. But I know what Avenger's doing, what V is doing. I know what Luna's doing. Like that's my team. But I don't have a freaking clue what Blue is doing, you know, like what he's used to.
I usually kill someone and then move. Kill someone again and move again. So I keep flanking.
Okay, and if you play a bit more together with all of us, and especially with me,
but
then
I don't play
like
that.
You know?
I don't play like that now because we're a team. We're supposed to, like I said, all the initial thing was point 1. Me and V1 make plans. End of the story.
Okay.
Not to make 2 leaders and then Pete Pompey, you know. Flip and talk over to the 2 leaders and the 2 leaders.
I didn't get ugly because we didn't do my plan, okay? Whether my plan would have worked or not. I got ADS as far as you guys, but I don't think my plans are trash. You know, like I can still think tactically. Maybe I don't perform under pressure. Maybe I can't aim, but I can still, like, remember Avenger when we were at the prison, you know?
Yeah.
Lie down here, you know, we do that. Like, my plans aren't terrible. I'm just bad under pressure when it comes to the bullets flying. But I mean, I still feel no one says, hey, that's a poop idea, or whatever, that's not gonna work. Like, I still feel I can think tactically, but again, if you